Good evening. A music publisher from Reading who was treated for esophageal cancer says he wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for his early diagnosis.
64-year-old John Saunderson went to his GP after suffering from a sharp pain in his chest when he ate.
The father of three, who has worked with George Michael, Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson, now wants to use his profile in the music industry to help raise awareness. Nikki Woodcock has our report.
He's headhunted some of the biggest stars in show business, but spotting the signs of esophageal cancer is John's most significant discovery. After noticing a sharp pain in his chest when he swallowed, he went to see a doctor.
They put this camera down there, and when he pulled it up, I said, right, what is it, an ulcer? And he said, no, I'm really sorry, but you've got esophageal cancer and it's quite a bad one. Of course, when you hear that word, you automatically think, that's it, I'm gone. I've got 3 children and I wanted to see their children. That was a really scary time for my wife and I. But she was a rock.
Within 2 weeks, John had chemotherapy. An 11-hour operation followed to remove 7 inches of his esophagus.
I lost 5 stone because of the treatment. My stomach's here now, so it's not I can't eat as much as I used to eat. And it's, I'm walking 10 miles on a weekend. I'm back to normal.
John says the staff who treated him at the Churchill Hospital in Oxford were remarkable.
Everybody from the tea lady to the surgeons, and I see Richard, my surgeon, when I go back for checkups, and he calls my name, and I give him the biggest hug, and he goes, John, you don't have to hug me, it's 5 years gone now. I said, mate, I am going to hug you every single time I get a chance.
Currently, only 12% of people with esophageal cancer in England survive for 10 years or more. Early detection is key.
In England, when diagnosed with esophageal cancer at the earliest stage, around 9 in 10 people will survive for a year or more. And this falls to under 3 in 10 when diagnosed at the latest stage. So it's really important with esophageal cancer that we've got to focus on early diagnosis.
Symptoms of esophageal cancer include difficulty swallowing, unexplained weight loss, indigestion or heartburn that doesn't go away, pain in your throat or behind your breastbone. John has now become a mentor to others who have been recently diagnosed, offering hope which he says is invaluable. He's also raising money for Cancer Research UK by hosting networking events and calling on his industry contacts for support.
I've worked with Michael Jackson, Madonna, Celine Dion, Boyzone, Tony the Bar, Aretha Franklin, Gloria Estefan. Honestly, the list is incredible. I've met James Brown. I was the DJ for Wham back in the 80s. So yeah, I've just had some really good well wishes, and I'm just trying to pass it on to other people now. If I can get one person to go and see a doctor about a pain he's had here or whatever, and that saves his life, then surely that's worthwhile doing.
5 years since his diagnosis, John is now cancer-free. He says he owes his life to the NHS and hopes his story can help more people say the same. Nikki Woodcock, ITV News, Woodley.
All the best to John there. And just to remind you can read more about John's story and find support on our website, itv.com/Meridian.